throughout the course of the Los Angeles Lakers season, somehow, some way, two things can't possibly go right. After the Los Angeles Lakers 27-point comeback win on Sunday versus the Dallas Mavericks, of course, the good came with the bad. LeBron James has suffered a severe ankle injury during the game. He said he felt it pop, he heard it pop, and he was miraculously able to, play through all of that. But unfortunately, news came out yesterday saying that LeBron James is expected to miss an extended period of time, and now the timetable is 2 to 3 weeks. Right when we started talking about the Lakers turning their season around with the trade they made at the trade deadline, and everything was looking upwards for them, now they've taken a step back. Now, so with this injury to LeBron James, what does this mean for the Lakers moving forward?
You know, previously, if LeBron had gotten injured, like this would have been like before the deadline, it would have been over for the Lakers season, like by far, considering the roster around them. I do feel like this still is a major blow just because D'Angelo Russell, he's still nursing an ankle injury. And he's someone that they definitely need at the point guard position to handle the rock because now you lose two primary ball handlers that are able to get guys the ball in space and get them into positions to score. So this is a major blow for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, you lose a guy who's arguably a top three floor raiser in the entire NBA, a guy who you can slap on any roster and he can carry them. You lose an elite scorer and a playmaker in LeBron. So what does this mean for the Los Angeles Lakers playoff chances? Honestly, I think this might have killed their season. Because now you're reliant on Anthony Davis as the number one option, who has been up and down since this latter half of the season, and I just can't trust the roster as it is now without the guy that's been carrying them all season long. So I think this deals a huge blow to their playoff odds.
Man, I mean, wrong time, man. 23 games left in the season, coming back 27 points down against the Dallas Mavericks, 2-0 after the All-Star break. And our best player, just tends to mess up his ankle. And the time, we're about to make a little run to clinch a playoff spot. I mean, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Looking at these next 3 weeks, if LeBron misses, that's about what, 12 to 14 games right there. I mean, yeah, are we trusting Anthony Davis to lead the roster as
Can they really hold it up till March though? Do you feel like they
like,
can hold up till March?
especially with our next 9 games? Looking at the schedule, it's like we got some big dogs we face them. We got Grizzlies twice. We see the Warriors again. I think we play the Raptors. We got the Knicks. There's a couple nice teams we play in this next 9 games. So for us missing LeBron, and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, Anthony Davis has to take another step forward. When D'Lo comes back, he's gonna have to take another step forward as well for him to perform and somewhat replace what we're missing with LeBron. But I mean, being realistic is uh, who knows what could happen. We're only a game and a half out from the play-in tournament. I mean, if we can keep it close by then with 10 to 11 games left with LeBron coming back, maybe we do got a chance. But and we got to fight. So, and, for me, being realistic, I've seen this happen before. I know how we play without LeBron. We've seen him hurt on the ankle in Solomon Hill. I think it was against Atlanta a couple years ago when he messed up his ankle in 2021. I mean, it's going to be tough. So, me being realistic, being a real fan, I mean, I think we got a chance to make the play-in, but LeBron misses more than 3 weeks. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like the first injury that happened to D'Angelo Russell, it was just all right. It was not necessarily the greatest hit. Yeah, it's not a bad hit at all to the Lakers because then again, he's made all these moves at the trade deadline, and you can just surround LeBron with shooters. D'Angelo Russell's a point guard, so he's just taking the ball and opportunities away from LeBron James, having him work off the ball. But a blow to LeBron James, and especially right after that Dallas Mavericks game when you guys were reeling off, coming back from a 27-point deficit. That one extremely hurts. And pretty much to sum this all up, this is the best way I can put it. In my hand right here is the Lakers' playoff hopes. Now you see it, now you don't. There's just no way that the Los Angeles Lakers are ever going to make the playoffs with the way these next couple of weeks could go. Like, there's just no way you could put it. Doesn't matter if Anthony Davis turns back the clock and remains healthy himself and puts up monster numbers. This thing isn't going to go anywhere without LeBron James. LeBron James is the head of this team, and like without their leader and their guy in the locker room, there's just nobody outside of him, even including Anthony Davis, I can extremely trust to lift and carry this Lakers team. The Lakers have been through a lot this entire season, and to go through a new head coach and to go through the Russell Westbrook drama and all the injuries that they had, and now you somehow have some light in the locker room, and next thing you know, the main guy, the captain of the ship, is out, it's just a huge blow, and it's like it's just the wrong time. You know, the Lakers with the way, like I said in our last episode, I said that everything had to go perfect for the Lakers in these next 23 games, and already in game 2 post All-Star break, there's already been 2 injuries, one to D'Angelo Russell and one to LeBron James. So, you know, so that the Lakers pretty much, I'm not too sure what they're going to do with LeBron James when he comes back in a couple of weeks, because a couple of weeks from now, the whole standings in the Western Conference can change. You know, everything is so close right now, but with all of these games, well, with all the Lakers games being against West Coast teams for majority of the second half of this post All-Star break right now, you know, the lead, all these leads that they have, they just might be gone. And right now they were sitting at 2.5 games back from the 6th seed when they came back against the Dallas Mavericks. And now without LeBron James, that lead can massively jump from 2.5 all the way to at least 4. So huge blow for the Lakers. You know, sucks to see, especially with the way they played, you know, against the Dallas Mavericks. Everything was going wrong for them in that first half, but they were able to stay in it and stay composed. And in that second half, they were able to make a nice run, especially with you know, their pieces that they've added that were contributing on the defensive side. Jared Vanderbilt really gave Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving hell that game, and Anthony Davis always is going to step up on the defensive side of the ball. And with LeBron James being aggressive, one thing that people always knocked him for, not really getting down the hill and getting to the basket, he was doing that with ease, and he was able to, you know, put pressure on the Dallas Mavericks, and they're able to reel off that win. But you know, terrible timing for the Lakers. Now they're going to have to just try to scratch up some wins with basically nothing. But you know, it's going to be interesting to see with how, you know, the Western Conference shapes up, and where the Lakers end up in a couple of weeks when LeBron James gets reevaluated. All right.
Record a new hit, then we making us a film. Wouldn't sign a deal if I got a couple mil. Been in the lab, now they throwing out deals. Me and now Lakes, now that's overkill.